I want to share something that I just learned about achieving super low noise in your computer audio. The other day I was watching some YouTube videos, as we do, and when nothing was playing and the audio should have been completely silent, I noticed that there was this little tiny raspy buzz noise in the background. I couldn't hear it while things were playing, but when things are supposed to be silent, I could just hear that, and I put my ear up against the speaker and thought, is this coming from the audio system? And yes, it is. And so then my next question was this coming from the audio system or the computer? And so I moved some cables around thinking that maybe I had an audio cable that was too close to a power cable and that was picking up some noise, but nothing really there. I disconnected the audio interface from the computer from the sound system, and the noise went away. So my sound system was pristine and clean and quiet. It was coming from the computer. And the computer has a Focusrite audio interface box on it. So I plugged my headphones into the audio interface box, listened carefully, and yeah, there's the noise. The background noise was from this device. And it's not the first time I've had a problem with the Focusrite box. I had another one of these that was almost identical, that at some point in its life started oscillating ultrasonically. So you couldn't really hear it, but it had artifacts and I could see it on the meters. And that box failed. Fortunately, Focusrite was pretty good about helping me swap that out for this newer one at a discount. And so this one's been good ever since. But I'm hearing this little bit of background noise. And so I'm quick to blame the Focusrite box, thinking, yeah, I've had problems with these before. So fortunately, I have another audio interface. I have this one from FiFine, which is same kind of deal. It's a computer audio interface box. It's the FiFine SC1. And this is a good device. It's really inexpensive. And it's not as good as the Focusrite. It doesn't quite have the same really extreme specifications. It doesn't do super crazy high sample rates or bit rates. It just does standard sample and bit rates. It doesn't have absolutely ruler flat response like the Focusrite does. It's down by, maybe just around a dB at the extreme ends of the frequency response. So it's really good. It's really good. But it's not amazing like the Focusrite box. But it's also not priced like the Focusrite box. This is a fraction of the price. And it works really well. It sounds good. And so I plug in the SC1 interface, thinking, yep, that'll fix it. But it didn't. I still had the same hum and buzz. It was actually kind of a raspy buzz sound. And it was really quiet in the background. You wouldn't hear it if anything else was playing over it. But being a little bit of an audio geek, those sorts of things bug me. And so I thought, that was curious. It's happening to both interfaces. So I can't blame the Focusrite because they're both doing it. So then I go to the back of the computer and I unplug the USB connection that's driving the audio interface, and I put it into a different USB port. And now I have pure silence. None of that buzz and noise. Curious. Now on the back of my computer I have a number of different USB ports, and they're not all the same. Some are super speed ports, high speed ports. Some are fast charging ports. And some are standard USB 3.0 ports. And it matters, evidently. I had unplugged the computer and moved some things around and plugged things back in, and apparently I had plugged my audio interface into a different port than it was in originally, and the port that I chose had this noise artifact on it. And so if you're experiencing a little bit of background noise in your computer audio, that's something to try. Just try connecting your audio interface to a different USB port. And of course, with this other USB port where I was getting complete pure silence, now I get complete silent audio background on both the Focusrite or the FiFine interface. They both work great. And that's all it was. It's just when I reconnected things in the computer, I chose the wrong port, evidently. And so, yeah, both of these, great devices. If you're looking for a really high-performance audio interface, the Focusrite's great. I've got very little trouble with it. It does require its own set of driver software. The FiFine device, like I say, it doesn't quite have the same level of specs as the Focusrite, but it works great. It's super reliable. It sounds good. It does not require any special drivers. You just plug and play, and Windows finds it, and it works. And so I recommend both of these devices, and neither one of them are a problem for me. If you're interested in these products, I'll put a link down below. But most importantly, keep in mind that it does matter what USB port you plug your interface into. Some are a little better than others, and that's what I just discovered. So I thought that was interesting, and I thought I'd pass it on to you. If you enjoyed the tip, if you learned something, if you were entertained, please take a quick second, throw me a thumbs up, let me know you liked the video. If you like the content and you find me to be entertaining, amusing, or ridiculous, please consider subscribing to the channel. I appreciate that very much. Take care. I'll catch you again next time.